Hey there guys, Gaming UK Media, and today I am back with another pack opening montage. Basically, there is a lot more packs this time. I basically acquired some X and Y packs, and yeah, so we're gonna buy a ton of cards in the, well, when I say a ton I mean 5 or 6 packs in the shop quick, as I've got loads of tokens as well, like we did before. Except for this time, I'm going to buy some different ones. Last time I bought some legendary black and white cards, and some, I believe I bought some Dragons Exalted. This time I'm going to be buying the X and Y. Yeah, basically just some different packs of cards from the X and Y. Last time I didn't buy any Furious Fists, I don't think, so I'm going to buy a few of those. Let's buy 3 of those ones. They're non-tradable cards, so it doesn't really matter anyway. And hopefully I'll get some decent cards in the pack. I also bought a couple of X and Y packs of those. This time I'm going to buy the metal sheened packs, and that will be it. Okay, for those. Don't know what the picture is there, but doesn't matter. Those look like the same ones I bought anyway. We're just going to jump straight in and open them up because there's so many. I don't want to take too long opening them. As you can see, we got 1 black and white plasma freeze booster pack, we got 10 X and Y booster packs, and then we got 3 extra. For some reason that was not the foil cover that we clicked on. So just bear that in mind when you're actually buying cards anytime soon. So we're going to start with the ones that I just bought in the shop, and this one first. Because it's the odd one out, we're just going to open it straight away. Got a new Dino card, cool. Not really, but okay. Got a Lampent, not really cool either. Bisharp, got one of those. Staravia, yeah, okay, one of my favourite Pokemon from the 4th Gen series, but not one of my favourites. Overall, laid back ability, any damage onto this Pokemon is reduced by 20, so it's basically buffer. Yeah. Okay, so that was that. That was probably the worst pack we could have. Let's hope for less of those types of packs. Oh yeah, we've also got some tradable X and Y Furious Fist cards and some non-tradable ones too. That I earn on the Fortune Wheel. Just point out that the ones on the Fortune Wheel are tradable. Oh wow. Did not expect that. I got Lucario X straight away. Mega Lucario X, sorry. I've actually seen the Lucario X card, and it is pretty beast. Never to say the less. It's got an attack that does 100 damage and it takes 3 fighting attack. It does an attack that does 60 damage and it only takes 2 fighting energy cards, and it does an attack that does 30 damage and it only needs 1. So it has 3 attacks, and I'm talking about the Lucario X card, not the Mega Lucario X card. It's unfortunate that I can't trade this card because I'm sure people are going to be after it. Because I've seen people with a lot of Lucario X cards and nobody with the Mega Lucario X card, so I'm quite pleased to get this. Unfortunately, it's no good to me if I don't have a Lucario X, and the Lucario X card is pretty beast as it is, and everybody knows how well the fighting type of Pokemon card can actually, how well you can construct the deck to basically make it a powerhouse with trainer cards, tool cards, whatever. So Mega Lucario X was a big surprise there. Mainfoon, Lickitung, Gothita. I'm actually going to look at it, otherwise it's just going to bug me. Wow, it's not a bad card actually, but not great either. Tool Retriever. Choose up to 2 Pokemon tool cards in your to attach to your Pokemon and put them in your hands. So yeah, like I was saying about how easy it is to get tool cards onto a fighting type Pokemon. Anyway, so we're going to continue opening these ones. Not very good. We got a Mean Shale there. Mean Shale. Hariyama, yeah, I got one of those already. Well, it says I don't, but I do, trust me. Got them at shop. Yeah, so nothing really good there. We got an interesting Pikachu. Very cute there. Yep, so that was another really crappy pack. And we're just going to go ahead into the next one. The traffic is really bad outside my house, guys, so I'm really sorry if you can hear that. My microphone is really sensitive. I've got all my windows closed, but unfortunately I do live right next to a main road. So I can't do anything much about that. Okay, we got a Magmar. Kind of reminds me of Moe out of The Simpsons. Just his expression, just all the time. I don't know why. Yeah, really random there. We got Clefable. He's got Follow Me. Yeah, okay. Moonblast, if only it was as effective in this game as it is in the Gen 5. We got Noivern. Now that is some cool art. I've never seen Noivern actually look that cool. It's actually a rare card, but echolocation, any damage done to this by attack, flip a coin. It's basically Smooth Coat, which one of the Innos has. Can't remember which one. It's either Cincino or Mincino. I can't remember which is the evolution to which one right now. But it's the stage 1 card anyway that I'm on about. Of that evolution chain. And Boom Burst is attack to 30 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon, don't apply weakness. So that attacks all of them. It attacks the one on the field and all the ones on the bench as well. So yeah, quite an effective card if used correctly in a deck. Yeah, so we're still doing the non-tradable cards, so I don't need to attack those for trade yet. And I believe we've got one more non-tradable. Oh no, we've got 2 more on the edge there. Let's hope that it does those ones first. Yeah, we got a Dendene. Brilliant Pokemon, by the way, in Gen 5. What's that? Jaw Fossil. Look at the 7 bottoms of your card. You may reveal a Tyrant if you find your bench. I don't even know what I just said, but I just mumbled a load of words and said bench at the end. Beartic. Actually a pretty good Pokemon. I've actually got another version of this card, and he can be an absolute powerhouse. Poliwag. Now I know probably a lot of you are probably thinking, oh, what's he on about Poliwag? But Poliwag, if used correctly with a what's his? A Miltank, the one with powerful friends attack. Sorry. Yeah, if you use a Poliwag with powerful friends, and you've got the what's the green one? Politoed, with the ability that it has, where you can just literally get as many cards out as you can. Yeah, it works very well. I've been absolutely owned. Oh yeah, so it does seem to open the non-tradable ones first, which is good, I guess. So we got a Flygon, Rainbow Shower. Attach as many basic cards as you like from your hands of this Pokemon in any way you like. Wow, that's very good attack. Sand Sweep, yeah, it needs quite a few energy types there, and also it is a 3rd evolution Pokemon. It doesn't have a lot of HP. I'd probably prefer this card to have around about 140, 150 HP, given the fact that it's it's pretty much a dragon Pokemon. Well, it is a dragon Pokemon, to be fair, and it's just a little bit strange, but it's obviously a new card, seeing as it has a weakness to Fairy. So yeah, I guess they're trying to balance the game out a bit. We've got a Pangoro, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, it's a pretty decent card, especially if you're just going to put it into a dark deck with, say, your Vettel. We got a Clauncher, he knows Bubble, and Crabhammer. Yeah, I'm not going to elaborate on that at all, because that is probably the most boring card in the world. We've got a Karina. Once again, really good for powering up the fighting type decks. Well, I don't know what to call them. What do you call them? Fighting loadouts? Fighting decks? I don't know. I just call them fighting things. But yeah, so the good way again to power up your deck, you can get any fighting Pokemon and a held item, a tool card that you can attach to it. Will you piss off? I'm trying to close you. Thank you. 4th time I tried that. Energy switch, move the basic energy from one of your Pokemon to another one. Basically pretty simple, although if you're pretty clever you'll just get a stadium card that allows you to do it, or a Pokemon's ability that allows you to do it. Okay, so where should we start next? We've got 3 non-tradable booster packs here, so let's do those. Oh, we've got a tradable Xerneas. Yeah, not every day you see one of those. Although I do have a few of those in my regular Fairy deck. We've also got an energy card. Now I don't see what use that supplies to me apart from the fact that I can trade it. We got a Sableye. I don't know how people like to pronounce it, but yeah, I call it Sableye. You know, it's not very often you have to say it. It's a very rare Pokemon to see in them in games. So, however, in a card game, yeah, it's pretty useless even still, because it doesn't evolve or anything. You know, I'm thinking maybe in the next Pokemon they should make it evolve. So let's carry on and open up some more decks. We got Diglett, Shelder, Skitty, Braxian, and Rhyperior. Let's have a look at Rhyperior. Now he's a rare card. He can do quite a bit of damage, but there's no surprise given the fact that it is the 2nd form of Rhydon, which makes this card a Stage 2 card. So I think it's in Gen 4 that it allowed you to evolve this Pokemon, and it is actually quite the beast. But yeah, we got a Braxian. It knows Clairvoyant Eye and Fire Tail Slap. It's not very relevant. You know, you can get the what is it that it evolves into? Dex Dio Fox or something like that. can't even remember, but you can get that as an X card now, so getting a non-X version of this card seems pretty redundant, if you ask me. Anyway, we'll continue. Panpour, Pansage, Pawniard, Aegislash. Yeah, probably pretty overpowered. Once during your turn, free attack, you may switch this Pokemon with an Aegislash in your hand. Yeah, so if you got 2 of those out, then you've pretty much got a got a switching tactic going there. If you've got another Pokemon with Volt Switch or something like that, or you've got plenty of switch cards or Lysandres in your card, then that can give you some pretty hefty advantages, especially when you've got going up against poison decks and things like that. Anyway, we're just going to smash through these decks of cards, right? So we got Fighting Energy card, which also will attach an extra 20 damage. Pancham, yeah, pretty good Pancham actually. But I'm not going to go into it because I'm trying to get this through as quick as I can. Right, we've got 2 more Pangaroos. However, that one is apparently different to that one. It's probably reverse hollow, not reverse hollow, you know what I mean, like the back shiny thing. Anyway, Chubchoo, those are my new additions. Let's continue. Oh, and a Patrat. Okay, my bad. I'm actually going to have to go through these and take them all for trade because I haven't got half of these before. And my mouse is being non-responsive. Oh joy. Okay, right, we can actually go through them now. I don't know what's going on my mouse. It might be running out of battery. So I'm just going to use my wireless keyboard for the rest of this, which I don't like doing because it's less precise than my mouse is. Oops. Yeah, so take that one for trade. You can see I'm struggling here. It's like I'm using the Logitech K400R. If any of you have ever used that keyboard, it's a wireless keyboard with a trackpad on it. It's not a very nice keyboard actually, but yeah, I've gone on a bit of a tangent there. We'll just go ahead and open the next one. Okay, so we're not really getting anything too interesting here. We've got another Fighting Energy card. Now these are really deadly in a fighting deck, and again, I'm really sorry about the traffic. For some reason the cards are just like 20 times louder than they usually are. Fossil Researcher, search a deck for 2 of any combination of a Mora or Tyrant and put them onto your bench, shuffle your deck afterwards. So that's basically just, again, fossil cards. Leafeon, no way as deadly as the plasma version of Leafeon, but anyway, still a very nice card to be getting in a pack. And we've also got Glaceon. That's really unusual to see them in the same pack. Again, probably not as effective as the Team Plasma Leafeon, but do you know what, if you're just going to add it in as an addition, do you know what, you can't really go wrong with that card, those cards, especially if you're trying to impress your opponent with some EV action going on there. Also, they make good for using the level ball because they have less than 90 HP. Yeah, which can be very effective in getting the cards that you want. Okay, so we got 10 packs of tradable cards here, so I'm really sorry, there is going to be some tagging going on. I was going to try and use my mouse again, but it just seemed to be a bit non-responsive. Right, let's open one, let's go. Jigglypuff. We got a Skeeto. I love these little guys. In Gen 5 they were really cool. And they still are, I think. We got a Zora. Not an amazing, no, I'm going to have to go back to using the keyboard. It's really driving me nuts. And I will see about replacing the batteries in the controller. I actually bought some rechargeable batteries for it. And perhaps they weren't charged maybe 100%. Okay, we got a Malamar. Haven't had a Malamar before. He knows Metal Panic and Puncture. If the defending Pokemon tries to attack you during your opponent's next turn, your opponent places a coin. If tails, that attack does nothing. So not a bad card at all, actually. We've got a tradable Stoutland. Don't know where that'll get me, but okay. Tradable Great Ball. That's not too shabby, I guess. People are always looking to trade like tool cards, item cards, sorry, that are quite common anyway, but they want tradable ones. So I don't know why. Okay, we've got a Hone Edge, we've got another, we've got 2 blades, so we can now evolve our Aegislash if we really wanted to. We've got Illums, or Illumis, I don't know what you want to do, but yeah, we've got one of those. We've got our Panseer, pretty awesome dude, he's got like a 70s Elvis hair going there. Okay, we got Electrode, and he looks like he's on fire, not being electrocuted. He's like a sun, just in the air with a dodgy face. Perhaps he just got in a battle with a Pikachu and Pikachu was not happy. Anyway, we're just going to quickly go back through and tag the cards that haven't been tagged for trade. Sorry about this, but I don't want to be going back through all my cards and doing it again. I've done that pretty much every time I've acquired new cards. I've had to go back and tag them all for trade. Although I guess I should probably only tag the ones worth trading, but I just like to tag them all so that I can see which cards are actually tradable when I want to make trades and stuff. So yeah, okay, starting off with a Furfuru, Girder, and some energy cards. Can't complain with energy cards, but they don't really do anything for me. Oh, we got a Trevenant. I actually wanted one of those to fit into my new deck that I made. Maybe I'll create a separate video showing you the deck. It's quite effective. I don't often lose. He's got a Fur Coat ability, which is a bit like the Buffer ability on Buffalint. I go on about that ability a lot, but there's so many similarities to that card, and everybody knows what Buffalint is and what ability he has. Because basically they're like an EX counter card. So yeah. Just going to be tagging all these, and then we can get on to opening some more, because as much as you hate watching that probably, I hate doing it. So let's open up some more cards. Bunnelby, Scatterbug, Ladybug, Grumpig, and some more energy cards. So we're basically just getting the same cards over and over again here. Maybe I should think about like varying my purchases of cards in the future. But yeah, never mind. Never mind. You never have too many cards, right? Okay, and Grumpig's the second to last one, I think. Yeah, so we just do the energy card there. You can probably hear that I'm using the mouse again, or attempting to use the mouse again. Okay, right, so yeah, literally same cards again. We got a Frogadier, one of those things, can't remember the name, Lillipup, that's the one, but I'm going to go back to using the wireless mouse again because, Jesus, it's annoying me. Wow, so I got the same card again, but it's obviously different for some weird reason. I wish they would like bind keyboard controls so that you can like push left and right just to flick through these menus, because Jesus Christ, is it annoying, keep moving the... And in the battles as well, can't you just hit enter when it asks you to request OK? Like, yeah, your opponent's flipped a coin, but you've got to move your mouse like all the way over to this side just to say OK, when you usually keep your mouse down here because that's where your cards are. So just because an opponent's flipped a coin, you have to acknowledge the fact that it said OK. Well, you've got to wait like 6 seconds with it on your screen. It's actually quite irritating. So yeah, we've got another Pansear, Skido, Slugma. Yes. Girder, Timber, sorry, Girder. I'm obsessed with that card. Frogadier, we've got another electric energy card. Unfortunately these aren't like shinies or rares or hollows or anything. Evo Soda, Cassius, wow, make him sound like some sort of disease, don't I? Calcius. Yeah, I've got Calcius disease, or an infection or something, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to go through and tag these real quick. In fact, I think I did most of them just then, so yeah, we're all good. There was another show through of the cards for you. Okay, so the next one, we got Pansage, oh sorry, Semi-Sage, and there's the Delphox card I was on about. That was it, Delphox, not Dio-Fox. Mystical Fire, once during your turn before you attack me, draw a card until you have 6 in your hand. Not a bad ability, you know, but you know what, I'd still prefer the X card over this card, even with the double prize reward for taking it out. But yeah, because that's just the way I am. I'd probably still rather the X card, not just because of its rarity and its tradability, but because, you know, it's just a sound card and it has like 30 extra HP or something, so HP always matters. Especially when you're up against other X cards like Delphox. 140 could be taken out by most of the X cards, especially Xerneas X, Mewtwo X. Do you know what, Mewtwo X would absolutely destroy that card with his X ball. It only takes like 4 energy cards attached to him, and maybe, you know, he doesn't even need 4 energy cards, he just needs 2 and you need 2, and that's it, he's taking you out. Because, do you know what, I really dislike the Mewtwo X card, probably only because I don't have one. Yeah, and I haven't really gone out of my way to try and get one either, because I've got Mew X, which, you know, I can just take out Mewtwo just as easily, as long as he gets the first hit, of course. We're going to ride on. Timber. I'm going Timber. Let's make a move. Yeah, I promise never to do that again. Okay, we got a Hocus Pocus. version of the Wigglytuff I could have done with another one of those, because now I have 3. Yeah, just some basic cards here. Everybody has these cards from either buying theme decks in the card shop. Do you know what? I've only got 1 X card, and that was that Lucario thing, the Mega Lucario. I'm actually quite upset now that I've realised that. We've got another Malamar. That's 3 of those we got now. We got Metal Energy, we got Swooper, and Quelladin, I think that was called. Quelladin, I don't know. But Chespin X, again, is probably better than Chespin, the normal card. But do you know what? Oh, okay, that's the second evolution from Chespin. Oh, what am I on about Chespin? Yeah, the final evolution is Chestnut, isn't it? Yeah, the Chestnut X is probably better than the Chestnut regular card. Yeah, I didn't actually play Gen 5 that much, because, yeah, I literally bought a DS to play it. Oh, sorry, a 3DS XL. I bought a 3DS XL just to play the game, and then, last pack. We got another Chespin, we got another... Oh, I don't have one of them. Goat. That's what evolves from Skido. He's not bad, he's pretty awesome. Search for 2 supporter cards. Wow, that's a pretty useful move. Dunsparce, put him up for trade. Although I know he can be quite effective in battles. So, yeah, not actually so many great cards here. In terms of value or trade or anything. So yeah, that was pretty much it for my unveiling of packs. But I guess that's the gamble you take when you're buying some packs. It's the same gamble as you take in real life. So yeah, let's just go take a look at that Mega Lucario just one more time, because he was pretty awesome and he was about the only mentionable card in my trades, what am I on about? Alright, we're going to go M Lucario. Okay, clearly it doesn't want to do the search for that. Either that, or it is doing the search, and hello, do something please. What is going on? What's going on here? Fine, screw you then, we'll just search for Lucario. Can you do that? Yes, you can do that. Thank you. Yeah, so there it is. There's the highlight of the episode. So basically, guys, if you like this video, or if you want to see some more of the videos rather similar, you know, you can always check back for tips and hints and stuff. And you know, if you've seen any cards that you want to trade, I could maybe do that. Except for this Mega Lucario is obviously not tradable. Such a shame. Cannot express how much of a shame it is. But yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching my videos, and don't forget to check back for some more pack openings. I don't even know what to call that. Pack openings? Yeah, let's go with opening of packs. I don't even know. We'll just call it collection expanding. I'm really not good at naming things. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and again, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it, or if you find me at all entertaining for any reason, whether it's just because I'm a complete idiot or because I'm actually slightly funny, maybe a little tone deaf. But yeah, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, you know, just to rub it in my face that this Mega Lucario isn't tradable, or the fact that you have one that is tradable. I don't care. Just leave me a comment. Anything's pretty awesome, really. I always love to hear from my viewers. Don't have that many subscribers at the moment, so you know, if you really do like watching my videos, then just hit the subscribe button, and I will bring you back with more, I'm sure, very, very soon. Anyway guys, thanks very much. I hope you have a good day. Peace out.